first. Let's see here. Ooh, that's okay. Let me make sure that we're okay. I thought I did. I thought I deleted that. What? I hate YouTube. I hate YouTube so much. In a minute, Scrat. Okay, it is actually doing something. Can I edit my All right. Hang on. It's taking a moment. Reacting to bad video game music. There we go. Reacting to I am so bad at spelling. Bad video game music. Save. Alright. Hopefully. Also, I swear I got rid of the failed video. Oh my gosh. Anyways. So, we're gonna just let the kitty cat in real quick. Come in, Scrat. Oh my gosh. It's my Scrat. Hi, my girl. You are live right now. So, are you alright? Are you my kitty? Anyways. Ow, Scrat. Jeez, your claws are sharp. Can I see my own live stream? Hello? Can I see my own? You know, you can never be a person who's doing live and not have any sort of issues. Am I not? Am I not recording right now? What? Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. All right, testing. I am going to be sending the link to someone else. And I am going to test if I can I hate it's been so long since I've last streamed, so everything is just how do I share? Oh, there we go. Copy link. There we go. Plep. Anyways, so I am going to test real quick if you guys can hear the music first. We're gonna kind of go this a little bit silent. All right, we're gonna do a test run. Oh, hi, Sage. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I talked to you and seen you. Can anyone hear the music, by the way? Or anything? I am so delayed, I can't even tell on my actual phone. How did I get so delayed? Oh, cool. Okay. Good. Now we can actually react to some bad video game music. Now, disclaimer, the worst video game music songs of all time was actually part of a community poll on a completely different YouTube channel. So this was like the result of fans of this specific YouTube channel, adding in what they thought was the worst video game music here. So if there's some actual bangers, just know why. Now, first of all, the Spider-Man the Animated Series music Funhouse. Now, this common YouTube problem. That music is gonna give me a migraine. You guys can turn down stuff. I don't know how loud it is because things are I don't know how loud it is. I can try and turn it down a little bit. Hey, want me to share the link? Yes, go right ahead, Doc. I mean, you guys can share the link. You don't need my permission to do so. So, let's see here. I don't know how loud this is. I apologize if it's loud. Okay, so fun fact, my little brother and I have actually heard this song before. And we kind of have this little inside joke where one of us sings the main melody and another one of us has to try to do the sound effects. Actually, this is kind of a guilty pleasure of mine, I'm not gonna lie. Because this is very similar to stuff I do. Because ever since I got into Silent Hill fan music, way back when, sometimes I would try to add sound effects to my music. I got heavily inspired by Earthbound. How well can you guys hear it, by the way? By the way, how well can you guys hear it? I can't even tell if chat's going. It's not a stream until something goes wrong. This is something I'd compose as a... Cool. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't too loud or too quiet. Because I have no control over what you guys can hear versus what I can hear. And yeah, no, I agree, Doc. This sounds like something that I would have composed about 10 years ago, back when I was really experimental. Though then again, I'm the person who once used lightning as percussions. There we go. Now I think we can go to the next one. Should we go to the next one? Oh no, I know what the next one is. Oh no, this one. It's so bad. Alright, the next bad video game song. If it will load. Now, I do have to warn that I probably will have to skip some songs due to copyright issues. Oh, you'll know, Doc. Maybe. Hello, could you please load? Hello? Load, please? Please? Hello? YouTube, please. Bad Video Game Hall of Fame. Nice. Okay, so Sonic Eraser versus... I don't know what this game is. Uh, hello? Hello? YouTube! YouTube! I hate how slow that. What? Why'd you go back to the Spider-Man? What? Hello? YouTube hates me! Please! YouTube! Oh god, it's so slow right now. Please. Please! I just want to go to the next one. Please? Thank you. Hello? YouTube? Why is it loading so Hang on, let me check my internet speed real quick. Let me just check it real quick. Again, it's not a live stream until there's problems. This is just going to be the mantra of everything. According to my internet signal, it's fine. How am I on stream, by the way? Am I lagging? Is my laptop hot? No, laptop's not hot. Oh, did it just now go? Of course it's cutting me off. Of course it's cutting me off. Alright, let's see what I can do about this. Okay. Let's see. Oh! Did it load? Okay, I want to apologize for not joining. No, it's alright, Sweet Pixel Games. This has been kind of the stream in a nutshell. It's been kind of like lagging, and also I had problems with delays. So, anyways. Yeah, now it looks like it's loading. Now, it sounds so. 1, 2, 3. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. I can't even tell what time signature that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Is it supposed to be 12-4? 12-8? Doc, do you know what time signature this is supposed to be in? By the way, can anyone hear me fine? That was quick. That was actually very quick. It's loading very slowly. I think the main problem was the sound font. I don't even know, says Doc. Man, one of these days I am gonna have to put you on call and we react to more bad music. That startled me a little bit. Pause! I'm not ready yet! 1942 jump scare. Now, another one, this is another one that my brother and I have heard before. And funny enough, I have actually played this game, but not for very long. It was pretty fun. Yep. I got a cat. Anyway, Scrat, say hi. Scrat! Scrat the cat! I'm so sorry, Scrat. I think I know what it's trying to do, though. That's the funny thing. I think what it's trying to do is, one, try to sound like a telegram, like do 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 do, Morse code. But it also has the military drum in the background. But it can't decide whether it wants to do the military drum or the sort of kind of Morse code sound. You should react to trash beats in general. That's another stream they'll have to do later on, reacting to trash beats. And hopefully it'll go better than this one. Is the beat trying to escape? That's a good question. And yes, I know I was being silly, Scrat. She's like, I don't care. And it's also kind of unfair because if this is 1985, then yeah, this sort of thing was very common back then, just like very basic blips and beeps. I have played 1943. There's a 1943 Kai? Huh. Oh, I know the next one, I think. And this is kind of tragic, honestly. I know the history behind this one. The crash is trying to escape, bro. It is. Two musicians react to bad music. That sounds like a thing, too. This will load. Come on, please, YouTube. Here, maybe if I unplug my charger. The only reason I had my charger in the first place was because, well, it was dying. It's seeking freedom. Come on. Please. Please. There we go. Just note that there might be some slowness. Sonic Chronicles The Dark Brotherhood Central City. Now, this whole game has kind of a tragic... Oh. There we go. Now, the reason why the Sonic Chronicles The Dark Brotherhood soundtrack sounds as bad as it does is because the composer literally didn't have time to refine anything. Like, I feel so bad for Sonic Chronicles. The whole entire development was a disaster, from some of the copyright issues that was going on, the legal battles between Ken Penders, Archie Comics, and Sega themselves. And there was like a whole slew of there's like yeah. Well, there's a reason it sounds like that. Because the composer only had like a week to like finish half of this. So the composer didn't have time to refine, and a couple of the songs had to be changed completely in order to like fit the whole legal battle that was going on. So I feel so bad that Sonic Chronicles is the way it is. It is a tragic tale of why you don't get too passionate about your OCs. No, I'm not joking. I mean, I kind of am. But it makes sense once you kind of look up the development of Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. Specifically, this character that's on the box cover. This character was like an Echidna that was, I believe, originally owned by Ken Penders, who worked on the Archie comics. He got offended that Sega used his character without permission, but the fact that he was working for Archie and essentially Sega meant that they also had say on how to use the characters that were in the comics. So it was all a mess. So honestly, this sounds good for someone who basically had a week. An entire week. And that was it. And had to redo everything. The fact I'm a fan of the Archie comics, yeah, there's a whole, like, controversy of the Archie comics. It's so, like, confusing. And I can't pretend I know everything that happened behind the scenes. But yeah. But I can already just imagine it. Imagine that you have an entire soundtrack planned, and things are going great, but suddenly your CEO is just like, we have a legal battle going on. Change everything. Everything that you're working on, scrap it. You have a week. That would be so terrible. Or at least I think it was a week. They really should have played more Sonic games. I really should have played more Sonic games. I feel like I missed a part of my childhood. My first Sonic game was Sonic Riders. Oh, that's a good game. My very first Sonic game was a game called Tails the Music Maker, and it was for a rather obscure edutainment system called the Sega Pico. Yeah, I agree, Sweet Pixels. It doesn't sound that bad. But it has nothing that stands out. Now, as for this one, this next coming one, I have no idea what it is. I am going on this one blind, actually. Or at least, I don't remember what it is. If it will load. Please load. Please load. I took out the charger so you would go faster. This is why I need a better laptop. Wild Woody soundtrack, Treasure Caves. I have no idea what the hell Wild Woody is. I'm not gonna lie. What is this? Oh no, it paused. Why does it sound like that? Honestly, I kind of like it. Uh-oh. Did everything freeze? There we go. Because this is, like, up my alley in the weirdness. Call me an old-timer, but remember when you used to pause and YouTube would just buffer on its own? Running away from the pizza man! Doc! You know what? You know what? That's it. That's it. I'm just gonna take this song and just, like, animate someone running away from the pizza man or something. I don't know. It would take forever. Same! It is making me giggle, too. I kinda like it, because it's just... What was that? Wait. What instrument was that? What the frick is this part? What? I'm sorry. Hang on, I need to breathe. Team Rocket. Bro, the grunting, I'm crying. Says Doc, yes, same. Help me. What is this next one? I have never heard of it. The more experimental, though, I can listen to this on, like, Crazy Bus, the music. Oh, I've got a funny story of Crazy Bus. But I'll tell that one in a little bit. What is this next one? I have no idea. I have never heard it before. What, Scrat? Scrat? She's looking at me funny. Alright, conspiracy. Waru Dakumi. Muv, love. Crash dummy beat. Says Doc. I'm dying. I'm crying. Doesn't sound that bad. It just sounds like... Wait a second, this sounds familiar. Why does this sound familiar? Why does this... Why does this... Yeah, it's fired! This is actually really good, but why does it... Why is this one in the bad video game music? This is actually kind of fire. But it also sounds oddly familiar at the same time, and I can't think of why. Oh, okay. So Sweet Pixels game says, "Why does this sound like Living La Vida Loca?" Oh my god, that's why it sounds familiar. Living La Vida Loca. That's why it sounds familiar. Oh my god, that's probably what they were going for. Honestly, I don't know why this isn't the bad video game music soundtrack or playlist. It's actually really good. Next one, Ricky Martin. I forgot his name is Ricky Martin. It'll load in a moment because Spider-Man Miles Morales the Davis Brothers mix extended. I mean, it just sounds like a generic like menu theme. Sound samples. Nicholas Mason. I have no idea. Doc says, not Uncle Aaron's beat, I'm crying. I don't understand what you mean, Doc. What do you mean, Doc? What do you mean, not the Uncle Aaron's beat? I don't get it. What are you talking about? According to Doc, it's an actual song you can listen to, like when Uncle Aaron lets you listen to a beat made by, to a beat he made. It's a repeat. Interesting. I did not know that. So this like song right here is an actual song? Huh. So you know the context of that. I don't. Next up is loading because and Miles in the game is bopping his head and stuff. Oh, okay. So basically it's diegetic in the context of Spider-Man Miles Morales. That's actually kind of interesting. Please load. Please load. Thank you. Nightclub Sabotage Bad Remix Music. Payday 3. We'll listen to it in a moment. Because, yeah. I have no idea what this is already. I like the emojis that are on this. Just the smile emoji. Come on, please. Please! It's gonna take a moment. I'm sorry about this. It's just, it's super slow for ungodly reason. What is Payday 3? What is this game? Okay, I get it. I get it. You can't really load that well. Yeah, that's what diegetic means when something is in universe or when there's music in universe. Take for example when Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy puts in or listens to his Walkman. That's diegetic. Was that the Five Nights at Freddy's cheer? What is this? This is like... It's not even bad. I swear I heard like the Five Nights at Freddy's kids cheering sound effect. Payday is a looter shooter series. Okay. But I swear I heard the frickin'... Oh, that's why it's the most replayed. Because that's when the beat drops. This seems like something like out of a parody Five Nights at Freddy's thing. I don't know. It's giving me really weird Five Nights at Freddy's vibe. The drum beat is killing me, dude. The wind is not helping. No, you're right, Doc. You're right. The woodwind is definitely not helping. The drum beat is like surprisingly good. It's like when you... It's just like... I don't even know how to describe it. It's when you have like a loop that you really like, but you want to make something on top of that loop, and you just like go with the most random instrument you can find. Why is this one in the bad? I will never understand why this next song is in the bad video game music. I love this next song. I love this next song, and I will stand this next song. I will die on the hill that this next song is really good. Once it loads. Once it loads. And we just wait till it loads. Most of this is just going to be the loading stream because everything is so slow. Funny enough you say that, Doc. What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity buck bumper. What about now? It's time to rock with... No, don't load. I like this song. I will never understand why this one's in. God damn it. This is like... We'll get there, Doc. We'll get there. Yes! Nicholas in the chat says yes. This song is actually really good, in my opinion. Don't load. Alright, that's it. I just hate how slow YouTube is right now. I don't understand. This was doing that even before I started streaming. It was like really slow for that reason. I like this song a lot. Fun fact, I actually have Buck Bumble. I just never played it. And it's like one of those games that I swear I must have manifested because I don't remember ever getting Buck Bumble. Might have been one of those games that my grandma was like, oh, this looks like fun. Here, I'll give this to Angel. And just never plays it. I know, it's like super catchy. I love Buck Bumble. I will I actually listen to that song when I'm like going on walks and stuff. Buck Bumble was summoned. This isn't bad. This just sounds like a generic theme for like a character. Like something that's not meant to YouTube. YouTube, don't you do that. Thank you. Come on, YouTube. Please, I'm begging you to actually work. You know, if this keeps up, I'm probably going to end stream early. This was like kind of meant to be an hour or two at best. Yeah, I was gonna say, Doc. Yeah, it's not bad, especially considering it's Ace Attorney. The Blue Badger. I don't remember what the Blue Badger is. I hadn't got that far in Ace Attorney. I need to play it again. Come on, YouTube. You can do it, YouTube. You can do it, YouTube. I believe in you, YouTube. You can load. You can buffer. I wonder if it would be better if I just, like... Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn off my webcam. See if that works. See if it makes it load it faster. Okay, so now that I have my front webcam off, yeah, it seems to be loading a little bit faster now that I have my webcam off. How's the quality, guys? Yeah, like, it's not a bad theme. It's just kind of mid at best, but probably on purpose. I don't know the context of this because I hadn't got that far in Ace Attorney, but I'm sure it's like meant to be kind of just a regular theme. It's okay. I can see it well, says Doc. Okay. But yeah, Ace Attorney actually has quite a few bangers. Some of my favorite songs, in fact. What's this next one? Chocobo theme, Final Fantasy X2. I have not beat X2. I had beat Final Fantasy X or Final Fantasy X. Yeah, the computer is running much. Yeah, that's what I thought. It doesn't like my webcam. So you can't see me dancing. I'm sorry. And that means no Scrat cameos at the moment. That's okay. Scrat's just looking at me like, how dare you speak my name, human? That didn't stop the loading problem, though. That just might be my computer. This thing is a fossil. Come on, please. Please, I'm begging you. I want a PNG, but I don't know how to do that in Restream.io. I never got to this part in Final Fantasy X2. Why does it sound like it's trying to be like a rap beat, but it's like not? I'm I'm expecting someone to just like drop some rhymes or something. I can't rap. I can't rap. You don't want to hear me rap. I guess the beat does sound like the bird in that picture. Yeah, the bird is called a chocobo. They're basically the horses of the Final Fantasy world. They're adorable and they're just really cute. Well, we can hear an ad lib, says Doc. Yeah, true. Now, what's this next one? I can't tell. This bops. Honestly, yeah, Nicholas, it kind of bops in a weird way. Again, I'm just expecting someone to just drop some, like, sick beat, well, sick reps. Man, I sound so old school when I say it like that. I feel like a grandma. Burning Men's Souls, Persona Trinity Soul. I've only played Persona 5. I have not played Persona Trinity Soul, so I have no idea what this is. Oh, is this that one that's got like... No, this isn't the one. Why is this one in here? This sounds really good, actually. Very freeformy. Why is this one in the bad video game music? This one feels very freeform, and I actually kind of like it. Now you must acquire a taste for freeform jazz. uh, Doc says, if you like a little peak music, I recommend listening to Facing the Inevitable Guts and Black Powder, which is a Roblox game. It's such a good song. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to listen to that. But yeah, I kind of like this one. I don't know why it's in the bad video game music soundtrack. Or in the bad video game music, because honestly, it's not bad. It actually kind of like sounds like something I would listen to on a relaxing day. I really like freeform stuff. I'm very much a jazz person. Actually, I grew up with a lot of jazz records, and when we'd go to this one cafe back in Illinois, um, we'd listen to a lot of live jazz musicians, and they would play stuff very similar to that. Okay, so this one, it says, Crazy Crazy Chocobo. Crazy Chocobo. Crazy Chocobo. Yes, I can read that. 13-2. Another Final Fantasy game I haven't played. I stopped at 10. What, Scrat? Hi, my cat. Sorry, I have my webcam turned off. No cameos right now. Wow! Whiplash? When the Chocobo goes to the frickin' demolition derby, I guess. Why is this like... Chocobo Rodeo. You know, I live in Texas. They probably would play something like this for the rodeos. I have not been to a rodeo ever. And yet I've lived in Texas for 10 years. Fun fact. Okay. I kind of like it in like that whole... I feel like this is one of those things that it's supposed to be like cheesy on purpose. You know those songs that in universe it's supposed to be cheesy? I have a feeling that this is supposed to be like that. Anyways, Doc says, fun fact, when I played KOF, King of Fighters, I played 94 to 95 and then 15. I just skipped all of it. And then Doc also says, Final Fantasy and Fatal Fury fans fighting for the FF initials in the games. Wait till you see Foo Fighters from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean, who also has the initials FF. Oh no, I know the next one. Oh no, I'm debating whether to play it because I don't have to worry about monetization, but at the same time, um, okay. Brace yourself for this one. Brace yourself, guys. I hope most of you are over 18. I really do. Oh, you'll understand why in a moment. Once it loads. Can't be that bad. Beware the ball. Some of my chat already knows what's upcoming. I have heard this one before. I have heard this one. I have played these games before. Actually, I have played Balls 3D before. It sucked. Scrat, quit messing with my laundry. Sorry about that. My cat was getting into trouble. Oi. 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 What is this one? Why does it sound like that? It has to load. It has to load. Even YouTube's like, I'm not sure if I want to. This is the only game I can say that it has the sounds of balls. It's treading thin ice, YouTube. Doc says it the best. Doc says, treading thin ice, YouTube. Yes, they knew what they were doing. That's exactly what I'm thinking. They exactly knew what they were doing with this. Especially since one of the character models in this game, because they're all made out of all the characters. It's a fighting game, and all these characters are made out of little spheres that are meant to kind of represent characters. And one of them is literally a female character that's got like two bigger round orbs to represent the chest. It's really weird. The beat was so What is this one? I don't know because it didn't. The little thumbnail thing didn't show up. Oh my gosh! So how many songs do we have left? I mean, we have quite a few songs, but we're gonna do probably like 3 more before I end it for right now, and then maybe make a part 2 later on. Maybe love your Lord your God. Love the Lord your God. Is this going to be like what? The music of the zoo? What? I'm so confused. The beat got staged right. What? What is this? It's like not done loading, but I'm already confused at the image. Uh, is this an actual video game? What is this? There's one song I have to recommend for this. Emil's Shop from Nier Automata. I love the Nier Automata music. Says Sage in the chat. What? I didn't even notice the lyrics because I was reading what the chat was saying. This is a video game? I am dreadfully confused. I'm going to have to look up the zoo race later on. I am. the beeping frickin' electric piano. What is this game? I have never heard of it. Is it a Christian game? Categories review. According to Nicholas, Categories reviews this game when he first started. Huh. I'm gonna have to look at that. Because I have never heard of this game. What's the next one? We'll find out in a moment. In what world, Doc says, in what world would a Christian make such a confusing thumbnail like that? Fair enough. Oh, bad double. Double Dribble Arcade National Anthem. Is this using that? Vocaloid sounding real good. Is it that one program? It's. What? What am I listening to? My favorite part about this is the like I like how it comes with an applause. But what I was going to say is like a long time ago, I think it was like back in the 1970s, one of the very first no, it was 1961. One of the very first voice synthesizers played a song called Daisy Bell. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. I wonder if that's the same little program that they used. Applause sounds like hell incarnate. I like this comment in the chat. Doc says Hatsune Miku's off-key American uncle, Houston Mike. I love Houston Mike. I need to draw Houston Mike. But what I was trying to say was, back in the 1960s, they had one of the very first voice synthesizers, an IBM. It sounded very similar to that, and I wonder if that's what that was. If that's what they used. Hey, is this what I think it is in the next one? Oh, Doc, be prepared to be mad. This one I feel like is unfair. This one doesn't seem very fair. That was an actual voice recording? Wait, what? That wasn't the IBM like Windows program voice synthesizer thing? And Double Dribble just compressed it that badly? Okay, I feel like this one is a little bit unfair. But understand why it's in the bad video game music. I'm gonna let it load. So this is actually the very first lyrical or the very first lyrical video game song. Like Psycho Soldier is basically the reason why we have really good lyrical songs. It had to push the technology back then. I feel that, Doc. I can see why the English version specifically got into the list. But much like the Daisy Daisy thing I was talking about earlier, it's like a soldier. It's like a soldier. But yeah, no, seriously, this right here is the very first video game song with actual recorded lyrics. So that's why it sounds as compressed as it is. This walked, so things like rules of nature could run. This walked, so things like city escape could run at the speed of sound. That Senko got big grip, felt that one, Doc. On Nopon's Life, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I still need to play Xenoblade Chronicles. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has the one little guy, right? This is oddly charming given its history. Yeah, that's what I was saying about the last one, Nicholas. I feel like this is a theme to, like, one of those little guys in Xenoblade Chronicles. A Napoleon's Life. Is that what they're called? A Nopon? But there's these little guys that are in Xenoblade Chronicles, and there is one named Tora, who is voiced by the same person who does Alpher in Hilda, and I cannot unhear it. I kind of like it because this is, like, kind of cute. I don't know why this one's in the bad video game music playlist. I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's definitely very cute. Now, I think the next song will be we're at song 18 out of 123. So at song 20, I think that's when I'll end it. It is very cute. Heck, if this is Tora's theme, I would love that. I've never played Xenoblade Chronicles, yet funny enough, I have Xenoblade Chronicles. The problem is the Wii U's broken, so I can't play it. But yeah, I would play Xenoblade Chronicles just to find, or just to meet Tora, because I'll be like, I can't unhear Alpher. What is this one? Persona something? Persona. Well, it will load in a moment. This is song 19. One of these days, I'm gonna have to get someone on, whether it be my friend Wyatt or Doc, to, like, do these streams with me, because I miss doing streams, not gonna lie, even with all the technical difficulties I've had to go through. It's loading. It's loading. DD Mouse Remix, Persona 4 Dancing All Night, Shadow World. I like Persona music, so how bad could this one be? Okay, I can see why. Yeah, the lyrics and the. Okay. We're gonna let it load for a moment. I remember the days of old YouTube where if you just like pause a video, it buffers the whole thing. It's okay. What is that? Why is that percussion like clicking? It's like when I accidentally leave the click track on when I'm making a song. Why not the both of us? That would be so cool. Yeah, I don't really like this one that much. What do you guys think? Help the percussions, says Doc. Yes, my thoughts exactly. What the hell was that? Scritch. 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 Someone left the click track on, indeed. And yeah, that's why I can see why. This one I can see why it's in the bad video game music. Okay, so the last one is, or the next one is the last one for today. If you guys like this enough, I will do a part 2. And I might do that either maybe next Saturday or it depends on when I have time. And I'll be on summer break, so I will have time until August. We'll find out why they're dissing Street Fighter. Okay, maybe one more song because the little like thumbnail thing has me curious. Hang on. Be right back. Can I pause the stream? Give me a second. I'm back. Sorry about that. I am so sorry. My dad needed to ask a question. And no, I don't know where the nectarine is. Street Fighter 1 Sagat's theme. Yeah, Street Fighter at this moment in time did not know how to make a good MIDI. Doc says Street Fighter 1 was not very good, but it was the pinnacle of fighting games. Yeah, again, much like Psycho Soldier, Street Fighter 1 walked, so things like Street Fighter 2, Turbo, the King of Fighters series, the Fatal Fury series, and any other fighting game you can think of could run. Actually, technically, Fatal Fury was first. But Street Fighter popularized fighting games. Okay, so we'll actually do one more song, then we'll end it, because this thumbnail has me curious. Or was Art of Fighting first? Was it Art of Fighting that's first or Fatal Fury? I forgot. Mumble Blues, Armed Artilleries, Dementia OST. The frick am I listening to? I'm okay. I have to replay from the very beginning because it lagged. You know what? This is probably the perfect song to end it off to because I have no idea what I'm listening to. What is this game? What the hell? Who are you? What is this game? Trunk Scout? Why is Louis Armstrong on the mic right now? This is the perfect song to end the stream to. I mean, I don't love it. Hang on. I'm about to end the stream. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.